Josh, Todd, thanks for joining us today.
What's up?
Buckcherry coming to the Upstate Concert Hall December 16th.
Yeah, it's going to go off. We just got back from Japan, and we're hitting on all cylinders.
Oh, konnichiwa, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
I've seen you guys like a handful of times over the years that I've worked in radio. I've had the privilege to see you guys live, and I feel like Buckcherry is really one of those bands that continues to sound good live as they do on the CD that you buy. And my question is, like, well, what's the secret to that? Like, how do you do that? Are you guys half cyborg or anything?
No, the secret is we don't put a ton of auto-tune vocals on our tracks like all these other, like a lot of the rock bands you hear on the radio. It's just, it doesn't even sound like rock music anymore. It just sounds like a computer spitting out songs, so.
Well, that's how they relate with the kids these days, sir. You got to incorporate some robots into your music.
I don't really agree with that, because there's some pop artists in the pop world that are doing it right, like Sam Smith and Bruno Mars, and they're all playing and singing, and they got great bands, and they're great vocalists, and and they have a lot of space and groove in their songs, and that's what we've always done. We've always just been a traditional rock band. Like, we don't add stuff that doesn't need to be there, and that isn't there live, so that when you go see us live, it's usually it's a step up from the record, which is always cool, and all these other bands that you're seeing live now, a lot of them are just running tracks and not even playing a lot of the stuff that you're hearing that's coming out of the PA. So, we've always kind of prided ourselves on our live show and being a real live band, and we like to associate with other bands that are really doing it live. And there's a few of them out there, and so that's what's going on right now.
Might I make a suggestion? I mean, this is, you can shoot it down, do what you want, but I think you'll see a lot of success if you add another band member named the iPhone 6. And then every concert, you say, "Take it away, iPhone," and then you point to a stool with a phone on it, and then it plays some electronics.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. That would just be like what's really going on.
Don't patronize me, all right? If you don't like it, I'll take it. I'll make $1 million.
There are some bands out there, I won't name names, that have complete Pro Tools rigs set up underneath the stage, and they're just, everything is to track, it's insane. And a lot of that's been going on a lot in the pop world for a lot of years, but there's a lot of stuff going on like that in the rock world now.
I feel like if you don't have explosions and if you're not jumping a motorcycle through a hoop of fire, and I find that out watching your concert, I'll be pissed. I'd want money back.
Really?
Yeah. If you find out what you're seeing is a fake, it's disappointing as a fan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. For instance, when I watched the American Music Awards, there were some acts that were just lip syncing and just playing the tracks, and then there were some acts that were live, and it was just a tremendous difference. And I just wish we could just get back to you go see a live show and it's live. That's it. That's the beauty of going to see a live show, is seeing the imperfections and also seeing songs played in a different way or approached differently. It's cool, that's what's special about going and seeing live music.
And that's a big part of why I think people need to come out and see you guys. Buckcherry performing the Upstate Concert Hall December 16th. And you guys just kind of a lot of the music you do based on, let's say I'm going to categorize you as loose women and reckless evenings of drinking. That's a lot of the topics of the songs. What I like about you guys in a personal level, a couple years ago I had you in studio, and everybody shared with me that it was your birthday, so they all pitched in, and they bought you a wonderful new fleshlight.
Yeah, and I actually effed that fleshlight in my hotel room one day.
Now, it's been a couple years, though. I mean, and Christmas right around the corner. Has the crew pitched in and got you more fun toys? Perhaps you just got back from Japan. Do you have a Japanese sex swing now?
No, we got a sex toy line. It's called Crazy Bitch Toys, and so we got our own sex toys out there. Right now you can get some of the stuff at the shows, or you can go to...
That's a real thing?
It's a real thing.
I feel like I should have known that. I mean, maybe I got to stop whittling my toys out of wood and stop by your booth at the show.
Yeah, right now we got a 6-inch vibrator, and we're working on a butt plug.
You got to go 6-inch. You don't want to get, I mean, who needs more than that, right?
We just went with the one that sold the best. And that was a 6-inch. It wasn't the bigger one.
You hear that, ladies? All right, you don't need more than that. All right, so the new EP came out of the summer. You guys toured all summer. You were in Japan. We're in the middle of the winter tour. The EP, I think I'm reading this right here. #CK, is it called?
No, it's F-U-C-K as the EP, but...
I was being super clever.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I mean, we can't all be Josh Todd.
Yeah, I mean, the EP is done really well, and the songs go off live, and it was such a fun thing to do. You know, we grew up on EPs when we were coming up, and always wanted to do one, and it's such a cool piece to the Buckcherry puzzle. And right now we're working on an LP, and we got our own record label, F-Bomb Records now, and we're going to be releasing that in the new year, probably first quarter.
The way music is going, are you going to go back to making full albums again anytime soon, or are you going to stick with just EPs and LPs for a while?
No, we're just going to, from now on, we're just doing 10-song LPs and EPs. That's it.
What's the motivation behind that? Is it because you can get them out faster?
No, you just don't really need more than 10 songs. I just, you know, I never wanted to do any more than 10 songs on an LP, and we always had to do it for, you know, record labels and, you know, publishing companies, and, you know, just, you had to put out more songs. Everybody needs bonus tracks, and it just becomes so much music that, you know, I think the threshold of people, even when you go see a live show, is around 45 minutes of music, and then your mind starts wandering. It's like you get bored.
Yeah, so, especially when you got a booth full of sex toys in the corner.
Hey, I'm over there.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, you know, that's all you need. 10-song records. Those are the best records anyways back in the day, and that's what we want to stick to.
Anything else other huge in the near future of Buckcherry that we need to get across?
You know, it's always the same thing. We're always, you know, we're in the game constantly. We're either touring or we're writing new music, and we're constantly working. So, you know, just go to buckcherry.com or our Facebook or our Twitter and, you know, keep up with us and come out and go to the rock show.
All right, there we go. Check them out. December 16th, Upstate Concert Hall, Buckcherry. They'll tear the house down, as the kids are saying. No electronics hooked up. And, Josh, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you.
Later.